So let's turn our attention immediately to what's been happening in the state of Karnataka. It's today's big story where the stage is set now for DK Shivkumar's era to begin in Karnataka. We've now managed to access a list of potential cabinet ministers who could also be sworn in alongside Mr. DK Shivkumar. This includes G. Parmeshwara, KJ George, MB Patil as well, who will be taking oath, along with Priyank Kharge, who's also been inducted in the DK Shivkumar cabinet. Satish Jarkiholi and Ramalinga Reddy are also part of the cabinet. So is the son of the outgoing chief minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah. His name is Yatindra Siddaramaiah. He'll also be sworn in. KJ Muniappa, KJ George, MB Patil, Ramalinga Reddy, Jarkiholi. These are some of the big names who are likely to be inducted in this cabinet, which will be sworn in a bit later today. I'm being joined currently by Neha Hebale as well as Madhavdas Gopal Krishnan, both joining us from Bengaluru with just a few hours left for the swearing-in ceremony to get underway. Neha and Madhav, Neha, coming to you first. The likely names of the people who will be sworn in alongside DK Shivkumar, many of these are quite predictable. Many of these are also important caste leaders in a certain way as well. There's a fair representation of different caste groups in the newly formed cabinet, which will be sworn in some time from now. Take us through the details.
Well, Siddharth, that's right. Through our sources, Times Now has been the first channel that's managed to access this list now. Remember, in fact, we just spoke with the CM designate DK Shivkumar. He's confirmed that 13 people would be taking oath along with him today. In fact, for the sake of our viewers, of course, let's try and put out that list, of course, that's, come through our sources now. MB Patil, senior Lingayat leader, of course, Deputy Chief Minister formerly as well, Dr. G. Parmeshwara, in fact, who would likely be getting the post of Deputy Chief Minister this time as well. MB Patil Lingayat, who was the former Industries Minister. KJ George, in fact, given the minority equation that the party, of course, would have to look at here from the Christian community. KH Muniappa, in fact, from, of course, the SC/STs there. Also, Satish Jarkiholi, a name that we had constantly, in fact, been bringing up time and again for the post of party president. But
Correct.
Now seems like, of course, he would also be taking oath today as a minister. Apart from that, from the Reddy community, of course, we're seeing Ramalinga Reddy, UT Khadar, former speaker of Karnataka in Siddaramaiah's cabinet, also taking oath today. Senior Vokkaliga leader, along with the CM designate, who's the Vokkaliga again, Krishna Baire Gowda here. That apart, Priyank Kharge, of course, a name that we had even earlier said was likely maybe to even get the post of Home Ministry. Priyank Kharge's name also featuring on this list. Siddaramaiah's loyalists here ensuring that they are not left out. In fact, very crucial names from the Siddaramaiah camp that have come in here.
Absolutely.
Yatindra, Sharan Prakash Patil, Bharati Suresh, and lastly from the Lingayat community, also now Ishwar Khandre. 13 people who would be taking oath today along with the CM designate. We'd really have to wait and see. A second list, of course, that could possibly be expected around the 20th is what party sources have informed us.
All right, thanks for that, Neha. Stay with us. Let me go across to our senior executive editor, Madhavdas Gopal Krishnan as well. Madhav, not necessarily a break from the past or from the previous Siddaramaiah dispensation in terms of the potential inductees in the DK Shivkumar cabinet. There's a good balance of different caste groups as well who've been fairly represented. And to also placate the Siddaramaiah camp within the Congress party, many of the people that he'd inducted into his cabinet also being retained.
Well, absolutely. And remember, Siddharth, that this is just a preliminary list. Remember that we're only talking 14 names here, plus that includes, of course, DK Shivkumar. And the total, as far as the Karnataka cabinet is concerned, is 34. So there's plenty of room for accommodation. This is just the initial signaling that is being done. But what is very significant in the list that we've just been discussing has at least two Vokkaliga members, that is DK Shivkumar and, of course, Krishna Baire Gowda. There's also, of course, two Lingayat members in the form of MB Patil and Sharan Prakash Patil. There are three Dalit faces, that is G. Parmeshwar, as well as, of course, Priyank Kharge that we're talking about, which include, and of course, KH Muniappa in this. Two minority faces in the form of KJ George, as well as, of course, UT Kader, who makes his entry back into the into cabinet as far as he was speaker, of course, in the previous government. And very significantly, of course, Ishwar Khandre, as well as, of course, Sharan Prakash Patil and MB Patil being three of the Lingayat faces over here. So very, very significant in terms of the balancing. You know, some of the big faces, for instance, Zamir Ahmad Khan, who's believed to have been very close to Sidramaiah and whose name was also, of course, in the running. We've seen the recent controversy over the alleged audio tape, which, of course, Zamir Ahmad Khan had completely denied as being fake and, AI generated. Whether that has caused some amount of controversy or consternation and any rethink as far as his role is concerned. But what is also very significant is, as you rightly put it, there are very few young faces apart from Krishna Bairagowda and Priyank Kharge. They're also experienced leaders in their own right. So fresh faces in that sense not really being seen. No women faces at this point of time as well in those 14 names that we're looking at this point of time. So OBC faces in the form of Bharati Suresh is very significant.
All right, Madhav, I'm so sorry I need to interrupt you because we have to